Now a first carry here for Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Robinson with another carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Lawrence will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one at 62 yards in the air. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Back to throw, Rush. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Yo. Did you ask to turn your game off? Did you turn your game off? Yeah, it's gonna. I don't know. Yeah. Trying to make you save it now? Mm. Yeah. That's weird. Okay. That's what you say.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. Prescott rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, there's a downside.
No. I wanted you to run. You got more yards you was throwing because I know I ain't had a chance with Big Daddy.
And you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage.
Probably would have broken tackle with the big tight end, whoever that was.
See that lane,
bit upfield.
burn that for a 1st down.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
That's my fault.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And all
That's my fault.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards.
No, I bumped my man. That's the only reason he got open.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up.
What if the truth if you can't tell a lie sometimes?
Because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play.
You ain't never heard that song. I forget. You probably don't listen to West Coast music. So.
Left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he won't be close.
Good way to come up. Make that tackle, boy.
Right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now Prescott on 4th down. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They begin the drive with Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. But Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
We good.
After 1-7
simple adjustment
on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, gee.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
That's it. Thank you.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe...
He's got a man complete. Touchdown.
DS do get burnt a lot too now. Come on now.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
DS do get burnt a lot too now.
But not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
It's your fault.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They go play action now. Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Evan Ingram, 50 yards.
It's my first game too, sir.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
No, I played like 2 games yesterday.
Sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a
And that was at night.
You've got a big decision.
And I was high as fuck when I played there.
Like that.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
I'm just letting you know you need to find something to do beside that little blitz. You know, I ain't worried about it. I'm just telling you what you need to do.
After
It's done with.
Cook now to kick this one away.
It's done when it gets me.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I don't never do no real adjustments in the game. 1 or 2, and that's it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well,
I don't change no setting.
I feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first.
Look at that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
I said I don't do no adjusting. I don't do no setting. I'm speaking for me. I ain't speaking for you. Tell you what I don't do.
On play action, Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead.
That ain't the same place, same formation.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the route is
no, it ain't nothing I knew. It's just something I went back to.
After the touchdown, Cook now.
Got plays in the formation, bro.
And it'll come out
When I stop that blitz, what you gonna do? Go to then, bro? I'm stopping it. Okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh, should have been picked, dude.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
What time is it?
They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
I might not have time for another one. I gotta go take my niece to work at 12.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamal Agnew from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the route is on
good game,
in
bro.
this first half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Play action now, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4th down, Prescott. And incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sell packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence.
And able to find Kirk complete.
And he is going to have the Jaguars' 1st down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
On the set.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement.
And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Prescott now from the 50. And that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
On play action, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The kick by Maher is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Ready, break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Prescott off play action. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing, Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Ferguson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
It was a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Trayvon Walker getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Third and long for Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
He's got it at the 15.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, Prescott. It's complete to Brown, right side. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. And again, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Now Prescott. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to at least get 1 score back. Extra point by Marr, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them, so what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to...
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Prescott to throw it. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. Maher able to put this one through, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Maher now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be.
I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to come up. Okay. You should. You positive. You positive. You positive. Okay. You woke, right? You woke, right? That's all. Okay. That's all I want to hear. What you woke.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lawrence.
That's all I want to hear. What you woke. You woke. You woke now. Okay. Okay. You woke, bro. You woke. Remember what you said. You woke. Bro, you woke. Okay, that's all I want to know. Was you woke?
Doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
No, you woke. You woke, partner. Yeah, touchdown. I was just sitting back chilling. We're gonna let you get your points up. Know what I'm saying? I ain't want to blow you out because we cool. Bro, I started doing man-to-man blitz, bro. Come on now. Come on, let go. Let go. Bro, I played man-to-man. Wasn't no man-to-man blitz. I went man-to-man blitz. I playing man-to-man. I wasn't playing man-to-man. I had man-to-man safety help. Bro, I wasn't running no blitzes, bro. You run the blitzes. Bro, let's go. Okay. As soon as I make this run, I'll be back. As soon as I come back, I will get back at it again. Good game, bro.
Now to kick this one away.
Good game, dude.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Okay.
After that big time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Looking left side of his
I took my man out.
Schultz. He'll get it inside the 20, and he gets this one inside the 15.
See, you make up that what happened.
First down.
What? Tell me what happened when you wake up. Exactly. Tell me what happened. Nothing.
He'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A second down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in.
It don't make a difference if you throw it to him or not.
Now it's 3rd and 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that was
Not our day, son.
quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Prescott yet again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Damn, he went quick with that double move, huh?
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to
For what?
get the ball back on the turnover.
For what? Right?
They hold on 4th down.
Right, for what? Explain to me why. Should I have stayed in?
On the defensive side, seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
But just see me come out when I got the pick.
Right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. There was Anthony Barr.
Oh, man, this bed is crazy.
Struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Lawrence. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So
he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run again here with Robinson. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Robinson up the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Lawrence. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last shot now for Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Good game, bro.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.